have something in my eye. Ah, I am out. I just watered my garden. Look how beautiful. Oh, I missed that spot. That spot never seems to get watered. I need to make sure I water them. They're going to die. There's my peppers. There's some pepper plants right there. My tomatoes. My lettuce is coming up like crazy. Carrots. My basil. Or basil. Or whatever people say it like. My dill. Those don't get watered either. I need to go fill my thing up and water them. Those are my broccoli. There's some cauliflower. My onions are coming up like crazy. And I have had a very successful day anxieties-wise. I have made leaps and bounds. This is my watering. I am so homeless. It's my hobo watering can. I felt like recycling. So I drilled a bunch of holes in a V8 bottle and, it gets the job done. I need to go fill it up. But I have made great progress with my anxiety today. I feel very successful. I did 3 things that I usually would have sent me into like huge anxiety fits. And I just feel very blessed that I've been able to achieve this much progress. Filling up my water jug. So, go away, bug. Today I went on a walk, like normal, and I found a bunch of free stuff at the side of the road, and there was this huge dresser there. I really wanted it, because my son's dresser in his bedroom sucks. It was a free dresser too. But this one was really nice. So, I actually ended up talking to the guy's neighbor, and then the guy that owns the stuff came out, and they set it aside for me, and that was a huge thing because I would have just walked away from it. I would not have looked at it twice I would have looked at it twice and said, man, I really wish I wasn't so scared to, go up and talk to somebody about that. So I didn't even think twice about talking to the person, and I had made idle chit-chat and stuff, and they set it aside, and then I went and asked my neighbors for help because my husband was at work. Asked them if they could give me, 10 minutes of their time, and so I could go get the dresser and use their car. And that I wouldn't have done either without my husband coming and asking for me. And I didn't even think twice about doing that. And then my neighbor told me that his little shop that he owns, they're having a fancy hat party from the Red Hat Society people, and that if I felt up to it, I should go down and, wear a fancy hat and enjoy company of strangers. And I did it, and it was fun. I was down there for like an hour and a half with my son, and even though I was exhausted, I still had a lot of fun, and I bought some presents for upcoming family events. And that was something also I would have been like, people and strangers, and I would have to wear a hat, and that draws attention towards me, and I wouldn't want that. But I didn't even think about that. I'm just like, you know what? I usually wouldn't have done that. I would have just said, whatever, I'm just going to stay home where it's safe and I'm by myself. But I didn't, and I went out and socialized, and it was nice. And I feel free from my anxiety. I feel free from the life that I used to live. I feel like I'm really starting a new life. You can start a new life over without having to make huge drastic changes like, moving or getting married or getting divorced or having a kid. You can start your life over by just becoming a better person. A person that you've always wanted to be but always was afraid to be because it's scary being different. It's scary. The newness of life can be scary. Just of a different life can be scary. But I decided I'm not going to be afraid anymore. I'm not going to be afraid to live my life. I'm not going to be afraid to live this new life. And it feels amazing. 5 months ago where I was having anxiety attacks nightly, and I was just a mess, and I would be having like mental breakdowns weekly, and I was just always on the edge of just stress, and I'd break out in these horrible rashes because of all the stress, and my weight would fluctuate like horribly, like I'd balloon up and then shrink down and balloon up, shrink down because of the stress of just my anxiety and being afraid of living life, and now it's not like that anymore. Just 5 months. In 5 simple months, I went from being this horrible mess of a person to a clearer minded, more centered person. I'm not cured at all, but I'm so close to being cured than I was 5 months ago. I couldn't have done it without these vlogs. I couldn't have done it without your support and the love that I've been shown from strangers, and love I've been shown from my family and my friends too. The unexpected support from just people in general, just my own, own mankind. It's just, you guys are amazing. Life is amazing. And it's too short to have depression and have anxiety ruin it. And I know from looking back from where I was to where I am now, it's right now, if I was watching me talk, I'd be like, shut up, you do not understand what I'm going through. I'd be wallowing in my depression and anxiety or whatever and saying, life sucks, life's not worth it. But it's so worth it. Life is the most beautiful, interesting thing we ever get to do. It's the most unpredictable, most dramatic, most stressful, most amazing, breathtaking thing that we ever get to do. And I'm glad to still be a part of this life. I'm sure the next life is pretty awesome too, if you believe in such things, which I do. But I don't want to exclude people that don't. It's just, I'm happy. I really, truly am happy. I'm afraid I have pizza sauce on my face, though. I just ate like some homemade pizza, so that's why I'm like touching my face. But I'm happy for once, that like a truly satisfied, like deep down, not like just, oh, I'm happy for the moment. It's just like a deep down kind of centered, satisfied happiness. There's a dragonfly up there. I'm still distractible, but I feel awesome, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope the weather is just as beautiful it is right now. I mean, just look at this. Like, doesn't it just look peaceful? This isn't my yard. This is my neighbor's yard. I'm in my yard. But doesn't that just look peaceful and nice, open field? Ooh, bugs in my head. It's a nice day. And it's going to be like 88 tomorrow. It's going to be hot. But it's going to be fun. I'm excited for summer. I have lots of plans. Plans include just a little taste of my agenda. Learn to drive and get a driver's license. About time. I'm 24 years old, still don't drive. Learn to drive my moped, since I would have a driver's license. Learn to juggle. Learn to play my ukulele. And learn to ride my unicycle. It's going to be a busy summer. Hopefully I don't break any bones doing any of those things. Juggling can be dangerous. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Tell me your goals for the summer if you have any. And things will get better. I can swear on a stack of Harry Potter books that things will get better. Have a fantastic evening.